Hi, in the last video we looked at the solution of three equations with three unknowns graphically. We found that that single point that we got was the point where three planes intersect. Now, you've also looked at a situation where you've looked at finding the solution to three equations and the calculator doesn't help. It comes up with this thing called math error. What we're going to look at in this video is what that math error means graphically and why it is that we don't get a solution. So you'll see on the left hand side over here I have got the three equations for that first case, for case 2a. And what I'd like you to do now is to go and plug these equations yourself into GeoGebra. Have a play around with this yourself as we're doing this. So there are the three equations. Go and put them into GeoGebra yourself. You might want to pause the video for the moment while you go and put those in. Right, hopefully you've done that. You've got your three equations inputted. I'm just going to reveal these one by one now. So there's my first plane, the plane 2x plus 3y minus z equals 5. And there's my second plane, the plane 2x plus 3y plus 2z equals minus 5. Now, if I just rotate around there, I can see that those two planes do cross over. They cross over down the bottom over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find that line of intersection of those two planes. So I click on this icon over here, the green cone, and click on the two planes, and I find here my line of intersection for where those two planes cross. And let's just go back up again, and there we've got our two planes. And I'm now going to introduce my third plane, and you'll see that's way up at the top over here. Let's also get the lines of intersection of those planes. So I'm going to intersect my two surfaces. Got this surface and that surface. There's my line of intersection. And I've got this surface and that surface. And there's my line of intersection. Now, in the example that we did, where we showed on video what that single solution meant, in that situation, these three lines crossed over one another at a single point. Now, I'm going to see where and try and find where that point of intersection is for this situation. So I'm going to go to the second tile in from the left hand side to go and find my point of intersection. And I'm going to select this line and this line. And over here in the algebra section, it's saying A is the point at the intersection of those two planes, of those two lines rather, G and H, and it can't find it. There doesn't seem to be a point of intersection. So in other words, this line and that line are running parallel to one another. They've got the same slope. In other words, they're not going to cross one another. So there is no point of intersection. Likewise, if I find the point of intersection of this line with that line, they're going to call it the point B where those two lines intersect. And again, there isn't a point of intersection. And if I try and find the point of intersection of this line and that line, again, a question mark, there is no point of intersection. And so, in other words, what this is telling us is that there is no single point where these three planes will cross over. So unlike the previous example where those three planes intersected at a single point, and that was the solution that you found in the graphical calculator, for the graphical calculator to deal with this situation, to deal with these three planes, it doesn't say there is no point of intersection, partly because it's not clever enough to be able to do that. All it's saying is, I can't find a point of intersection. And that is when they bring up this math error. So that's what the math error means in this situation. There is no point of intersection. Now I'm going to look at the other two cases. So I'd like you to stop this video now and go and find the video for case 2b, and we'll have a look and see what that one looks like graphically. See you in that video. Bye.